scale of this project is just extraordinary.
Hello, I'm Sheila Blanco, Public Information Manager for Savannah-Chatham County Public Schools, here with another connection to careers. I want to introduce you now to Brent Stubbs. He is the Senior Manager, Head of Learning and Development, and also Carissa Young. She is Manager for Learning and Development at the Metaplant America. So first of all, I don't think anyone really needs an explanation of what is happening in this county right now or in this region, but tell us a little bit about the Metaplant.
Sure. So Hyundai Motor Group, which is the third largest car manufacturer in the world, decided almost 2 years ago to build a new, not just another plant, but the new global benchmark for automotive manufacturing excellence and innovation. A true future state-of-the-art smart factory that is going to focus on the future of sustainable, eco-friendly mobility. That's what's happening here right now in almost 1,900 acres, 16 million square feet, over $2 billion of investment, almost $10 billion overall for the project, 8,500 jobs on site, over 12,000 jobs in the region. That's who we are, Hyundai Motor Group Metaplant America. Those employees encompass the full gambit of our entire workforce. That's from our production floor in all of our shops, stamp, welding, paint, general assembly, and in our offices, so that's going to be engineers, technical and professional jobs, from your first time right out of college graduate all the way through to more experienced positions. There are other employers at the Metaplant, Hyundai Steel, Glovis, Transys, Mobis. We have a joint venture with LG Energy Solutions. All of that is going to add up to many, many more job opportunities for the students in the district.
And I can, just to be some specific with positions for students to be familiar within our production area, as Brent had mentioned. So you have team members, team leads, you have management, in the group leaders in that position, which are hourly positions, and then also salaried positions we call in our office area. So engineers, anybody in IT, business administration, where you have human resources, PR, public relations. So there's a vast amount of careers and opportunity for students within the manufacturing plant.
Just about anything anyone could think of, it sounds like.
Correct, yes.
So I know you mentioned for students right out of college, there were opportunities. What about a student who is about to graduate high school, which obviously is our population that's going to be viewing this video? Are there any opportunities for somebody with a high school degree or a GED, or are there any planned in the future internship or apprenticeship opportunities?
Yes, so our minimum requirement is 18 years old with a GED or a high school diploma, so they can apply for any of our production positions. And we do plan to, we're actually in the process of implementing and planning an apprenticeship program. So pre-apprenticeship program, we're looking at partnering with school districts with some dual enrollment courses, moving into an apprenticeship program once they graduate at HMGMA.
What is the company atmosphere like? If you were talking to a student and you were explaining to them why they should want to work for Hyundai Motor Group Metaplant America, what would you tell them?
Yeah, so I think two things. One, that everybody's looking to be a part of something special. I think young people, everybody wants to make a difference, wants to have a big mission, and to see things, see the effects of their actions make a real difference. I think as a company, we have that kind of vision in terms of not just building beautiful, reliable, safe, excellent vehicles, but that are helping the environment. But also with that, in a manufacturing setting, you're seeing the fruits of your labor every minute. So there's this opportunity to get instant feedback on your work. So that's one aspect of it. In terms of culture, care is a word that comes to my mind. We really have lived this out as a company in a lot of ways in terms of our commitment to people. As a company, Hyundai Motor Group, and as one of the entities, HMGMA, we recognize people and talent is first, really number one. So that's in how we invest in we don't call them employees. If you get hired, you become a Meta Pro. So that idea of going beyond professionalism, Metaplant, beyond a plant. So being a Meta Pro is about really being a part of something special, and then ultimately being treated and valued with respect from our company. You know, if a student's watching this now in 2025, it's very likely they may be seeing those jobs posted. One of the things that we created was a preferred pathway that, with a partnership with the local technical college here in Savannah, Savannah Tech. It's called the Electric Vehicle Professional. Krista, would you like to maybe share a little bit more about that program?
Sure. The Electric Vehicle Professional, TCC, or Technical Certificate of Credit. We partner with Savannah Technical College, and that is an 8 to 10 week program, depending if students take it in the summer or during the regular semester. But that's where students can learn about electric vehicles. They earn this Technical Certificate of Credit. And for employees who come in just off the ground running without this program, they will be hired at about $22.40 an hour. But with the EVP TCC certification, that increases to about $23.70 an hour. So it helps increase their pay, as well as the knowledge and skills needed to be successful once they're in the production line for our company.
Well, and that was the next thing I was going to ask you. Are there any skills that a student, because we have different pathways throughout our high schools, are there any particular pathways or skills they can already get in high school? Or is there some on-the-job training, like you just said, at a lower wage until you get that certification?
Yes, so all of our MetaPros, we call our employees MetaPros, when they are hired, we do provide training, on-site training. So we partner with Quick Start, who does our initial training. So it consists of 2 weeks of core skill training, and then anywhere from 2 to an additional 6 weeks in job-specific area training. So we will train those specific skills that are needed in whichever production area the MetaPro is working in. So a high school student coming right out of high school, a lot of what we're looking at are those soft skills, communication skills. We work a lot collaboratively, team building skills, having teamwork skills, problem solving skills, being able to make decisions, critical thinking. So those are very important as they're coming in. When they come to their interview, to be able to show that they have those type of skills, willing to learn, those basic workplace ethics skills.
I was about to say, those are basic to any job, that willingness to learn and a good attitude and workplace ethics.
Exactly. Being able to provide feedback, effective communication. So those are very important for a high school student to make sure that they are brushing up on those skills before they enter the workforce.
What are the opportunities for advancement if somebody comes in at that ground level, gets the on-the-job training, moves up a little bit in salary? What might their future at the company look like?
So, something that's unique, I think, to the automotive industry, but I think Hyundai in particular has done a great job. We've done a great job at focusing on the ability to move. Really, there's not a ceiling in terms of where you can grow in the company. So learning on the job and proving what you know provides you all the pathways you're going to need to move forward. I think of a gentleman named Jamal in our quality department. Jamal, he started at one of our other plants at that introductory level. All on the job learning. He's now, he's been a team member, a team leader, a group leader, a specialist, and now he's an assistant manager working with people who maybe got to that pathway through a degree. His was entirely on the job. He's an assistant manager leading an area of quality with starting at that fundamental team member level. We're right now actually working with our weld shop on a pathway where someone who starts in welding could become what's called a keeper, and with all internal training could make their way to what's called an associate in the office. Now, what that means is someone who gets a degree is eligible maybe in engineering or could become an associate in welding, in the welding office position. But another pathway to get there is to start out as a team member, hourly, just the position we were just talking about, and learn on the job and get to that same position. And so we are very focused on, as a team and our team, learning and development, and creating those internal pathways where people we know they need to get a job out of high school. They get that job. Maybe going back to school seems daunting, and we're going to support them if they do. But we think that they can learn on the job, and all that learning counts and is important and will help them move up in the company.
Talked a little bit about that entry-level salary. What other types of benefits will the Metaplant offer?
Well, yeah, so benefits of your medical, dental, you have a 401k that's matched dollar for dollar up to 6%. So you can benefit with that, as well as 15 holidays. A lot of people realize we have a holiday break around the Christmas time as well. And then with the medical, it's 93% paid by the company, 7% by the employee. So yes, it's a great benefit package to come to HMGMA.
How does someone go about applying for these jobs as they come open?
Yeah, so they can go to our website, the Hyundai Motor Group Metaplant America website, careers.hmgma.com.
Okay.
So all of our positions are posted on that website.
The only other thing I would add is we do have some technical jobs around industrial maintenance, where in mechatronics or robotics automation. I would encourage young people to go down that career path. At the plant, we have thousands of robots, and those robots require maintenance. I hope this video maybe encourages a young person to join those programs as well.